What makes it hard for people to be at peace and at home after being in a different, completely different situation under different circumstances with different pressures and different uh, types of organizing your day is the feeling that you're different now. We get a sense of, it's almost like if you live in a foreign country for any reason for a little while and you come home, suddenly home feels strange because you've learned to feel at home in another setting, as though the setting was really what gave you that sense of peace and belonging and certitude about how you were doing. But that's really what happens to people. They get caught up in their memories and caught up in what ifs and caught up in wishful thinking about what could be and what isn't. And the next thing you know, they're in their own minds, they're just not comfortable and they don't fit in anywhere. But the truth is that deep down, we're all connected to each other and we're all the same. And everybody fits in. Everybody fits in at that level. It's like if I were to gather together a group of small children under the age of 1.5, and they were from all kinds of places and all kinds of backgrounds and all kinds of cultures, and they were just set on the floor together with some toys, they would not sort themselves out. They would play together because we come into the world with no thoughts whatsoever about being different or being off or being on or being popular or being unpopular or being one way or another. We come into the world with like, hey, what's up? With an enthusiasm for living. That's our birthright. That's our gift. And that enthusiasm is with us when our heads are clear and we're just in the present moment. It never goes anywhere. It's right there. But when our heads are not clear and we're thinking too much about ourselves and how am I doing and is this working and why can't I do this or that or what's wrong with me or why do people look at me funny or whatever you might be thinking or what any of us is thinking, it's kind of hard to be in the present moment because in our minds we're not. We're somewhere else. And our thinking is what's creating our reality. So even though we may know exactly where we are, in this moment, I'm sitting in my office. I know that. But in my head, I could be anywhere. And if I were in my head somewhere else, I would know I was in the office, but I wouldn't feel like I was in the office. And I wouldn't be able to focus, and I wouldn't be able to concentrate, and I wouldn't be able to do my work because I would be somewhere else in my own mind. And that would be very real to me. It would be a conflict with what appears to be happening. So the power of our thinking and the fact that we're always creating whatever reality we're experiencing is really profound and important. And to be at home is really just to be at peace within your own mind and within your own heart. And then when you are at peace like that, you feel at home no matter where you are, because you're at home with the essence of your being. And in that place, you're fine, just like everybody else. We're all fine. Nobody's broken. Nobody's problematic in that deep space within. It's only when our thinking gets going and we think our way into one reality or another that we can get ourselves worked up and start feeling alienated and start feeling like we're never going to be comfortable again. So I hope this module will help us to get some clarity about that. It's really simple when you see it. And it means so much. It means so much to be at peace inside yourself, no matter what's going on around you. Because that's where the essence of happiness is.